Good morning, my family. So it's about 43 degrees, 5 o'clock in the morning. We're not too bad yet. They're saying that storm's going to roll through, or that cold front's going to move through between 8 and 9 now. Go ahead and got the fire started on our back porch in our wood-burning stove, because we do have stray cats and stuff that wander up in the yard at night, and we'll keep this thing going overnight tonight and tomorrow night, so that the kitties can come up here during the night and get warm. But it also helps the back east side of our house, because our hot water heater is right here, and this keeps this area warm and helps keep that hot water heater from freezing in these extreme temperatures that we're expecting. So Greg's puts that same plastic up around our back porch that we use on the high tunnel, and he wiggle wires it every year, and that keeps this area warm and prevents us from having to deal with the wind when we're coming in and out. Yeah, they'll be able to stretch their legs a little bit. I'll put them some scratch, and I'll also put scratch in their house before I close them up. But yeah, so I have another waterer up at the house that I'll be coming out and swapping out their water off and on if it looks like it's going to freeze in there. But I really don't know if inside the coop it's going to freeze, guys, because we have heaters in there, and I hope it doesn't. I want my girls to be safe. So this is our seed starting tray. You can see Greg's already started some tomatoes, so I need to cover these up. This table he made in the high tunnel a couple years ago is brilliant. And you can see we're able to roll this over, and we have seed mats underneath, guys, that keep it warm in there. Okay, have the tomatoes covered up. There's the little radiant heater we'll put in here that we had success with back in 2021. You can see it makes quite the nice little high tunnel for my tomatoes. Again, we didn't have to use this last year, guys, because we didn't have any tomatoes growing. But yeah, we want to keep these going. So I've watered everything in the high tunnel, and I got the seeds covered up. Now once Greg gets up, he'll have to unhook the water hose, because we did need to leave them up. Yesterday and the day before was quite warm, and then we'll need to put them in the high tunnel so they won't freeze. So here's where the sides meet this big high tunnel, or this little high tunnel, and so Greg will come out here and wiggle wire these as soon as he gets up to seal that off as best as we can. I've watered everything really good in this little raised bed that we've covered with plastic. We just have to get this wall covered off. Now, guys, we're going to be 20 degrees by 11 or 12 o'clock today, so it's coming quick. It's already in Wichita Falls, and it's moving through rapidly. Honestly, this 43 degrees seems very mild compared to what we're going to get here shortly. So you can see Greg has plastic getting ready to drape over the peppers. Now, we know that plastic is not the best. We may suffer some burned leaves, but this was a last minute decision to see what we could do. So we're hanging on, guys. Giving everything a good water in here. So we have 50-mile-an-hour winds in Wichita Falls right now. They have dropped significantly in the last hour. They're 16 degrees now, and we are now 45. So it looks like we're going to get hit with between a 40 and 50-mile-an-hour wind here in the next couple of hours. Taters picked, and got some of the little fingerlings that I can replant if needed for shoots in the spring. So it's a pretty busy morning wrapping things up. Took out all of our trash because we don't want to take our trash out in the middle of it. Took out Pup's trash. And something I thought about this morning, guys, is we need to think about our delivery people. UPS and FedEx and the Postal Service, who's all delivering Christmas presents right now this time of year. Just imagine what they're going to be going through today and tomorrow. It's going to be frigid. Okay guys, it's moving through Fort Worth right now. It's a little after 8 a.m. It's starting to pick up. You can see behind me here from the north. So we're going to time this and see what happens when it rolls in. Getting both fireplaces lit. So it's picking up a little more, guys. I just had a subscriber tell me that it dropped from 44 to 32 in like 5 minutes. You can see it's coming in. I've had 2 other people tell me that it has rolled through their area, which is just a little north of us. It should be through here any minute now. Time to put the girls up and Rue. Guys, get in. Gotta go in. Come on. It's coming in, guys. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's significantly colder now. Let me turn around here so you can see what's going on behind me from the north. You can hear it. It has just arrived. Temperature's dropping pretty significantly, pretty quick. So everything's as battened down as it can be. Now it's just a wait and watch what it's going to do the rest of today and tomorrow into Saturday morning. The girls are all huddled around the radiant heaters and the heat lamp. Hey, babies. All right, y'all stay warm. So we are now below freezing, guys. It took about an hour to go from 44 to 31. But once it started dropping pretty quick. Right now we have a wind of about 20 miles an hour from the northwest. We expect that to kick back up. Little high tunnel's holding at 40. The big one is at 37. We are already at, guys, at 25 degrees. So we're going ahead and hooking up this heater. So there'll be 4 heaters out there for the chickens. Very concerned about them. Check out this video that my daughter got of a bald eagle over off Eagle Mountain Lake as the storm or as the winds came in. Okay guys, so we're having about 25 mile an hour sustained winds. It's 24 degrees now. It's very, very cold. The high tunnels are holding above freezing with the sunlight, not much, but with the sunlight. So we're going to keep watching it, and we are going to go ahead and put that other heater in the chicken coop, but it is already bitter cold, and it's probably only about 10:30 or 11 o'clock. I'm not even sure it's that time. Hang on. It is. It's 11 o'clock. So we're getting a little bit of snow flurries, not much. But yeah, it is bitter cold. Our ligustrums are already frozen solid. My little Hank thought he wanted to come out, but I don't think he does. Go pee. So the house is holding steady at about 68 degrees with both of the fireplaces. Do have a space heater in our bedroom. Got the electric blanket on there, and we have a space heater at the back of the house because when those fireplaces are going, the heat doesn't kick on because the thermostat is in the dining room where one of those fireplaces are. So we got to be sure and keep the rest of the house warm. I did just start dripping one of my faucets. However, tonight, as it gets colder, we will start to drip multiple, the back bathroom and Greg's bathroom. So we'll keep dripping the faucets. So the wind again is about 25 miles an hour sustained. We may be getting about 30 to 35 mile an hour gusts. That may pick up as the day progresses. I'll do another video and let you guys know. But for my friends south of us, the wind kind of comes in slightly. We jump from around 13-mile-an-hour winds to 18-mile-an-hour winds to 20 to 25 now sustained. And listen, you can hear it howling out there. So guys, extreme caution if you're getting out. Make sure you have blankets in your car, maybe some hand warmers, and some water to drink because the air is very dry. And so just be very cautious if you get out. We will not be getting out till probably sometime on Saturday. So we're hunkered down with our firewood and our fireplaces. And we are going to just remain here until this coldest air passes. They're saying that we will have below freezing wind chills tonight. So it's going to be a bitter, bitter cold night. Be safe, guys. Tomorrow morning, it looks like we're going to be around 10 degrees. So that's going to be bitter cold as well. Greg is fixing to take this heater out to the chickens and get them all situated, and I'll be checking them every couple of hours. Take care. God bless. Love you all. See you soon.